Hello, and thanks for joining us. Once again, I am Jessica Hayes, founder of the Lockbox Advantage, and I'm really here to just kind of talk through some changes that we're making as an organization. So we have probably one of my favorite products that we offer is called the commitment call. And basically, what that is it's getting together as a group of agents to hold one another accountable to our commitments. We sit down, we break down your goals, your financial goals, and then we reverse engineer the actual like the contact count, the prospecting activity that's going to be required in order for you personally to hit your personal goals. And then we look at it like, okay, these are your daily commitment activities. Every single day, we've checked in with one another to say, this is the number of attempts I made. This is the number of contacts I made. This is the number of appointments I booked. This is the number of appointments I held. This is the number of appointments I converted. This is the number of agency agreements I signed. This is the number of um, contracts that I've drafted. This is the number of agreements I've pended. This is the number of pending agreements I've settled. This is the number of reviews I've earned. So it's like literally every step of the prospecting funnel broken down to a granular level on a daily basis. Well, we enter these numbers into a Google form. I have on my end built a Google Sheet that automatically calculates everybody's progress according to their goal for that particular quarter on each step of the prospecting funnel so that we can then look and see visually your conversion rates and your progress. We know when you're right on track. We know when you're way ahead of the game. We know when you're falling behind. And most importantly, if you are falling behind, we know why. Because you can see in the conversion tracks where your biggest opportunities are for training and focus. So it's been super helpful in helping people just kind of regain momentum or really launch for the first time, just having that crystal clarity. Here's the problem with the daily commitment call. Now that we've been doing it now for about a year, what I have found is that we have agents in our community that really like the data but just simply don't have the time in the day to commit Monday through Friday every single day to be on a call like this. And I get it. Like that makes sense. With the same breath, like we need the data every day. It's got to happen, or let's be honest, we're not going to have it as accurate, right? We're not going to be able to extract the same information without that daily reporting. So we're going to find a neutral ground. Like these are the changes we're making. I am going to move forward with our next cycle, which starts October 1st, by the way. So if you're interested in joining us, now is a great time to get signed up. We are going to, instead of making this a daily commitment call for the users, our agents are going to need to commit to 1 day a week to call in. So on that one day, on their chosen day, they're going to call in at a set time, and all agents who have chosen that particular day are going to call in, and we will review those agents' metrics together in that group. It's important to me that we keep agents kind of in the same groups because I feel like we feel a sense of accountability and sometimes even competition, but a very healthy competition when we build relationships with agents, across the country, and we find more success when there is some sort of consistency and continuity in who you are kind of convening with on these goals. So you do need to commit to a day. Whatever your day looks like, you're going to need to commit to it, okay? You're going to be with the same people roughly, right? Like people are going to join, people are going to drop, but in general, that core group will stay. And we will meet once a week to review the numbers. The reporting piece, however, will continue to be daily. So you will report your progress, your numbers on a daily basis online. And all of that data is going to show up on the back end, which you can then check in our back end portal at any time. So if you want to know how you're doing on a Wednesday, but you're not actually reporting until Friday, not a problem. You can log in, you can see how your performance is stacking up at all times. Perfect. Now, one of the other things that makes this a little bit easier is that traditionally in these calls, we have mastermind conversations. And so, what will change is that instead of doing a different mastermind every single day, I will be on the call every day, but we will do the same mastermind each day of the week so that everybody who is participating has an opportunity to have that conversation and nobody's missing out. My hope is that that will make the masterminds even better every single day, right? Like we'll have an in-depth conversation with one group of people on Monday. I'll share my favorite nuggets from Monday with the people on Tuesday and further grow that conversation and so on and so forth for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So these are my thoughts. We're trying something new. If this is something that you think could potentially be helpful for you, this is a great way to kind of dip your toe in the water for the coaching world, right? So this is not one-on-one accountability. This is not one-on-one business planning or training or system development or installation. It is, however, a really great way to get absolute clarity around what you should be doing every day. And I think that is something that a lot of agents in our industry really struggle with. It's both the blessing and the curse of being an independent contractor in this industry, right? You get to have all of the freedom, and there's no one telling you, you must do this today. That is great. The problem with it is that you have all the freedom and there is nobody telling you that you must do this today. This is a way to kind of find the balance and the best of both worlds. You still control your day. You still control your goals. You still control your commitment. But now you have a group of people who you respect that you know are going to be checking in on you and watching your progress. And there is something very motivating about that, isn't there? Because for some reason, for a lot of us, myself included, we're okay with letting ourselves down. We're okay with saying, "Yeah, I'm gonna make those calls," and then not doing it. If, however, you are part of a cohort and you say out loud, "Team, I am gonna do this much activity in the next 7 days. I'm gonna make these calls. I am going to hit my goals this quarter." I think you're a lot more likely to make it happen. And that's going to be good for you. It's going to be good for your business. It's going to be good for your family. So join us, check it out. Like I said, we're starting a brand new cycle of this brand new version of the commitment call on October 1st for the last quarter of 2024. I'm very excited about it. If you are interested in joining us, it's going to be really important that you sign up soon because the way it works, you sign up online. After you've signed up online, you and me personally, we get to have a phone call where we drill down on your goals and what the activity needs to look like in order for you to hit your goals. Because we've got to get a lot of clarity around the accountability, right? You have to know exactly what it is you're being held accountable to. Once we have that data, only then can you meaningfully participate in the activity. So you're going to want to give us enough time to get you in with me for that conversation so that we can review your numbers, your performance metrics, and your targets moving forward for the next quarter. If that sounds interesting, shoot me an email, comment on this post. Let's get you started. I'm really excited about it. I think that this new version of the call is going to allow even more people to benefit from it. Um, And I think that's a great thing. Oh, and for those of you who are wondering, this is not a super expensive experience, which is good news. While coaching can be, anywhere from 1,500 to 2,500, depending on the one-on-one level you're looking for, the commitment call is $100 a month. That's it. So you're talking about $25 a week, essentially, to have these really impactful, high accountability group calls, and also the laser focus and tracking for your specific performance and metrics. And that's something that, you really are not seeing a lot of in our industry. I genuinely believe that if it's measured, it can be improved. And if it's not measured, a lot of times you don't even know it needs improving. So this is really designed to kind of help people launch and figure out exactly what they need to do to continue to grow. Hopefully that all makes sense. Send me your questions, sign up if you're interested. And regardless, we're going to be doing something new here at LBA starting next week. Gosh, it's coming in fast. Have a great day. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys all next time.